I have removed the left rear wheel of my Mazda Protege 5 2003 model, and the reason is the sway bar link, this thing, it came off. See, it came off from here. This is supposed to be attached to this one. The reason is this thing is came off, so I have to remove it and replace it with a new one. I got a new one here. Gonna replace it. Also, on the right side, I lost a strut mount. On the right side broke, so I replaced that one. So I'm going to replace the left side also, because if the right side broke because of corrosion, it's very likely that the left side can break anytime. So I'm going to replace the strut mount at the left also. So what I'm going to do is compress this spring and take out these two bolts. I want to compress the spring first before I take it out, because the strut mount is corroded. So if it comes out, or if it breaks while I'm taking it out, the spring will come loose. It can be dangerous. So I'm going to compress it before I take it out. Plus, so I have to remove these two bolts here, and there are 3 bolts at the top. That is, the strut mount is connected to the car through 3 bolts, 3 nuts and bolts, and here I have 2 bolts, and you can see those 3 bolts there. Those are mounted onto the car. Is right here. It is inside here. The strut mount is underneath here, inside the window. This is the left window. The 3 bolts that I have to remove from there to release the strut mount. See there, I compressed the spring and I have removed the bolts. In order to remove these 2 bolts, this one here and one here, in order to remove these 2, I have to remove this brake by taking out this bolt and one at the bottom. I don't know if I get this one here, this one bolt here, and I have to take out this one, and remove this brake and set it aside. Plus you have to remove this bolt, so this will come off from here. This was previously here. In order to remove this parking brake, I have to take out this bolt from here. This is attached here before, and also in order to take out the struts, this thing has to be removed from here. There was a clip here before, so you have to take this out, take out the clip that holds it here, and remove this hose. And also I removed that nut over there. I removed it. Here is the part here. This was previously inside. I removed it by cutting off the nut. I have removed all the trims around this area. And there's one bolt on the right side, another one on this left side. So I have to remove these 2 nuts. Actually, I removed these 2 nuts on the left and on the right of this seat. Underneath, you can see there are 3 nuts. So I removed those, and strut mount will come off. It will drop underneath along with the strut. I have removed the, and you can see there, and there's a rubber cap here underneath. This is the strut. That's the end of the strut with the bolt, and the strut mount is right below here, and I have to take out these 3 nuts to release it. Okay, here it is. The strut is out now, and you can see how bad the strut mount is. So I'm going to replace that thing, and I'm going to first take out this nut here and put the new one in its place, and then I'm going to release this one and then put it back. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do next. How bad it is. Look how bad it is. Plus also I will also need to cut off this thing. See there? I need to cut off that thing in order to install the new one, because this is not meant this sway bar link is not intended for removal. It is only intended to install a new one. So if you have to replace anything having to do with the strut or strut mount, you have to also replace the sway bar link, because it cannot be taken out if it's already 10 years old or corroded like the way mine is having. So you have to replace that too. So I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to replace the strut mount, and then we'll see. The new strut mount is in there now. See, I got it installed, and the old one is removed, and also this thing is removed. This one. This was here, and I removed it by cutting this nut. I cut off this part, making sure that I get part of the bolt, and then with the hex key in here and with a jaw clamp with this one, with this on the nut, and this one on the bolt which was here. I was able to remove it without cutting the nut. It is not possible. I've tried that very hard on the right side, and it never came off. So I cut the nut. So this time I got a little bit of experience working on the right side. I figured if I cut it, it will come off with the help of this jaw clamp and this hex key. This one. Make sure you have the right size hex key in there. And this was enough to remove it. I'm going to put it back now. It's all put back together now. So I have replaced the strut mount, and I replaced the sway bar link, and what is left is to clean up this big mess and put the wheel back, and I'm all done. Thank you very much for watching.